Mr. Speaker, will you please call the House to order?
The House will come to order. In the absence of clergy, let us pause for a moment of silence. Visitors are invited to join the members in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. A quorum being present, the clerk will read the Journal of Tuesday, March 29th. Mr. Morelli.
Mr. Speaker, I move to dispense with a further reading of the Journal of Tuesday, March 29th, and that the same stand approved.
Without objection, so ordered. Mr. Morelli.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Colleagues, I appreciate everyone's patience this afternoon. There are obviously, as everyone knows, a lot going on right now, and we'll try to keep folks up to date on announcements throughout the day as those announcements are warranted. Before I give a schedule of the day, though, I thought I might lighten our mood with a couple of interesting facts on this day in history, March 30th. For instance, on this day in 1858, Hyman Littman of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, was granted the first patent of a pencil with an eraser. March 30th has now become officially called Official Pencil Day, celebrating pencil's innovation and self-expression. Where would we be without a pencil, and certainly where would we be without the eraser to go with it? On this day, 107 years ago, the Queensboro Bridge in New York City opened for the first time, now officially titled the Ed Koch Queensboro Bridge. This cantilever bridge, which spans over the East River, connects the borough of Queens with that of Manhattan. And on this day in 1964, the American game show Jeopardy! Premiered for the first time. It was hosted by New York City native Art Fleming. So we may be answering more things than there are questions for today, or maybe it'll be the other way around. Maybe we'll just do everything with questions. But let me give you a sense of what the afternoon and early evening will look like. Members have on their desks a main calendar. After any introductions and housekeeping, we will continue work on consent, beginning with calendar number 326, and we will certainly take up other bills from the calendar. Members of the Rules Committee should be aware that we will be calling a committee on rules sometime in the not-too-distant future. That committee meeting will produce an A calendar, which will have two bills on it, both of which we expect to take up this afternoon. Obviously, members should be aware that we will be announcing any additional scheduling information, conferences, party conferences, as that information becomes available, and we'll certainly let you know as soon as we know. So with that as a general outline on our day, Mr. Speaker, if there are introductions and housekeeping, this would be the appropriate time to take it up.
A little housekeeping first, Mr. Morelli, on a motion by Mr. Crouch. Page 18, calendar number 143, bill number 3160. Amendments are received and adopted. Ms. Warner for an introduction.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for allowing me to rise this afternoon for the purposes of an introduction. We are joined here today by a group of people from the New York State Dispute Resolution Association and from Mediation Matters. We'll be taking up a resolution shortly related to agriculture mediation, and I want to just introduce you to these folks. We have Mark Collins, Assistant State Alternative Dispute Resolution Coordinator with the Unified Court System, and he is one of the founders of the Agriculture Mediation Program. Charlotte Carter, Executive Director of the New York State Dispute Resolution Association. Elise Briello, the Lemon Law Program Manager for NYSDRA. Claudia Kenny, New York State Agriculture Mediation Program Statewide Director. Sarah Rutgers-Tisch from the Executive Director of Mediation Matters. Leo Levy, and Debbie Smith from Mediation Matters. I ask you, Mr. Speaker, to offer them the cordialities of the House.
Ms. Fahey on the same subject.
Speaker, just very briefly, I want to join my colleague in welcoming all of those from Mediation Matters. The Mediation Matters is housed in my district. The recently passed executive director is from Assemblywoman Warner, so I just want to jointly do this with her and welcome everybody here. It's a wonderful group, and they visit us every year and do just tremendous work throughout the community. So thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Certainly, on behalf of Ms. Warner and Ms. Fahey, the Speaker, and all the members, we welcome you here to the New York State Assembly. This is the People's House. You are welcome. We congratulate you and commend you on the work that you do. We hope that you will always come back and visit us and keep us informed as to the progress of your effort. Thank you so very much. Mr. Brabenek.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good afternoon. We are very honored today to have the presence of Tuxedo Park Mayor Mary Jo Ginchard. And a little bit about Tuxedo Park, if you don't know about that small little village in Orange County. It was established in 1885 by tobacco baron Career Lorillard. It's 2.7 square miles, and it is in the town of Tuxedo by Sterling Forest and Harriman State Park. It's one of the only gated private villages in New York State and has had very famous residents, including Mark Twain, Alfred Loomis of the Manhattan Project, George Baker, who is the founder of the modern-day Citibank, Emily Post, the author of the Book of Etiquette, Bruce Price, famous architect, Henry Poor from Standard & Poor's, Governor Thomas Dewey, former governor of the state of New York, Howard Shore, very famous composer, and actors and actresses Robert Duvall, Whoopi Goldberg, and Fred Gwynne. So a little bit about Mary Jo. Mary Jo is originally from Dallas, Texas. She was a trustee for 2 years and was elected in June of 2015 to be the mayor of Tuxedo Park. She is also a very famous on and off Broadway singer. She's appeared in Hello Dolly with Carol Channing, Radio City Christmas Show as a featured singer, the Last Empress at the Lincoln Center, and the Seoul Opera House in Korea. And she's appeared with Eve Arden, Donald O'Connor, to name a few, on national tours, numerous appearances on and off Broadway. And in her first year as mayor of Tuxedo Park, she has cut the tax levy, she has saved critical revenue for the residents, put back money into the rainy day fund, which is the first time in many, many years, and has aggressively pursued many, many grant opportunities for her residents. So please, on behalf of me and the Speaker and everyone else in this chamber, please welcome her to Albany. Thank you very much.
Certainly, on behalf of Mr. Brabenek, the Speaker, and all the members, Mayor, we welcome you here to the New York State Assembly. We commend to you the privileges of the floor. We also commend you on the work that you're doing in enhancing your community, such a historic community, and we hope that you will always be welcomed here and always bring your thoughts and wishes to us. Thank you very much. Mr. Morelli.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Speaker. We have resolutions on page 3. We're going to begin with Assembly Resolution 1139 by Mr. Linares, and then take up Ms. Warner's resolution. I understand she wishes to be heard on the resolution.
Certainly. Clerk will read.
Assembly Resolution Number 1139, Mr. Linares. Legislative Resolution memorializing Governor Andrew M. Cuomo to proclaim April 2016 as Russian American History Month in the state of New York.
On the resolution, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, nay. The resolution is adopted.
Assembly Resolution Number 1140, Ms. Warner. Legislative Resolution memorializing Governor Andrew M. Cuomo to proclaim April 2016 as Agriculture Mediation Month in the state of New York.
Ms. Warner, on the resolution.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, my colleagues, for allowing me to rise to speak on this resolution. Agriculture mediation plays a key role in helping farmers and families in rural communities talk about difficult topics, and resolve conflicts in a constructive manner that preserves reputations and relations in these close-knit communities. Just a few facts about agriculture mediation. In 2014, the New York State Agriculture Mediation Program was involved in 402 cases and successfully resolved 93% of these. The skillful mediators employed by the Ag Mediation Program bring focus and ask thought-provoking questions to get people talking and listening to each other. The results are timely and mutually satisfying outcomes that preserve business and interpersonal relationships. Recently, the mediation community in this state lost a leader in the field when Peter Glassman, director of the Ag Mediation Program, lost his battle with cancer. Peter was a champion for the power that dialogue has to resolve differences and create change in the world. He called on those he encountered to work gently with each other and encourage everyone to find and use their voice. Everyone who met Peter said he was a great man. A teacher and wise mentor, Peter trained many of the mediators that work in the state today. His leadership in the field of mediation generally, and in the area of ag mediation particularly, is keenly missed. I ask you, my colleagues, to join me in calling attention to the important role that mediation and mediators play in resolving conflicts and in honoring the life and work of Peter Glassman by supporting this resolution. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Warner. On the resolution, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, no. The resolution is adopted. Mr. Morelli.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. If we can now go to page 33 of the main calendar, we're going to begin consenting with calendar number 326 by Mr. Santa Barbara.
Clerk will read.
Assembly number 8004A, calendar 326, Mr. Santa Barbara. An act to amend the economic development law and the tax law.
The bill is laid aside.
Assembly number 8019, calendar 327, Mr. O'Donnell. An act to amend the education law.
The bill is laid aside.
Assembly number 8044A, calendar 328, Ms. Bishop. An act to amend the general municipal law.
Read the last section.
This act shall take effect immediately.
Clerk will record the vote. Mr. Morelli.
Yes, sir. A gentle reminder that it's our first vote of the day, so folks should cast their votes. And if we see any stray members around the halls, please point them in this direction so they can cast their first vote of the day.
First vote of the day, members. Please come to the chambers. Are there any other votes? Announce the results.
Ayes 127, noes 3.
The bill is passed.
Assembly Number 8082, Calendar 329, Mr. McGee, an act to amend the Agriculture and Markets Law.
Read the last section.
This act shall take effect immediately.
Clerk will record the vote. Are there any other votes? Announce the results.
Ayes 121, noes 0.
The bill is passed.
Assembly Number 8084, Calendar 330, Mr. Wright, an act to amend the criminal procedure law.
The bill is laid aside.
Assembly Number 8089, Calendar 331, Mr. Rodriguez, an act to amend the public authorities law.
Read the last section.
This act shall take effect immediately.
Clerk will record the vote.